everybody. Welcome back. I hope you guys are having a good day. So I did play the big crystal singing bowls, but for some reason it wasn't recording. So maybe I'll play it at the end. All right. So we're going to get right into the reading. If you don't know, my name is Astraea Love, and I'm going to perform a reading for you guys here. Welcome in, Ravenclaw. Welcome in, Chronovect. I hope you guys are having a good day. So we're calling upon the Most High God and the Holy Spirit. We're asking that they be with us for this reading and for every other. We're also calling upon our spiritual team of highest light and resonance, including the extraterrestrials that are here and the ones that are on their way here. And we're asking that also the archangels and any guardian angels that we may have around us to please put a bubble of light, a protection around us, and protect this reading from all negativity, all evil people, all negative influences, and anyone or anything that would try to negatively influence or impact this reading in any way. I pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, the highest knowledge, and the highest truth to be revealed to me and my collective, and I pray for all of my subscribers. Now, as I call upon your personal favor, God, please continue to bless and prosper this platform and my light work. And thank you for all that you do. Thank you for creating miracles. In your holy name, Lord my God, I give gratitude and thanks. I pray into thy holy presence and I meditate upon your divine will. Amen. Okay. So by watching my videos, you guys are agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Please be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to not attack, bully, or persecute me for my calling. Also, this contract includes no copywriting, no witchcraft, no evil eyes, no gatekeeping, no shadow banning, and no energy harvesting. So yeah, I felt all of a sudden a very anxious feeling came over me. So we're going to see what that's about. I hope you guys are having a good day. Happy Thursday, Fashionista. I hope you guys are having a good day. So if any of you have personal questions, make sure you like the videos you come in. But if any of you have personal questions that you need answered, or if you know anybody that does, let them know about this platform. You can send me a $20 super chat, $20 Cash App, or a $20 PayPal payment. And then once it's confirmed, you can ask your questions or your question, and I will pause the collective reading and then answer your question. Okay, so that's always available for those of you that don't want to spend an arm and a leg on readings, right? I bet you still need like a question answered. Okay, so my message today is about somebody, one of your guys' enemies, one of the people that don't like you. Again, I don't think there's a lot of people that don't like you, but there are a few. So one of these people, they have tried to have you judged by God, and God was like, like rejected. No. The reason is because God is the one who judges, not whoever this other person is. And they don't really have any reason to have you judged. There's not a legitimate reason for you to be judged. Again, this person's envy, greed, and jealousy is not a good reason to have anybody judged for that. And this other person that you're dealing with will not take responsibility for their own behavior or their own actions, like seriously. So I feel like they were trying to have you judged. They were trying to have you fired. They had like a paper full of requests of things that you should be judged for and punished for. And God was like, no, my child is favored. Basically, God is favoring you over this person. And this person is pissed off because everything that they've said that you did against them, first of all, is bullshit. But secondly, whatever this is they think that you did to them, that it does not warrant like whatever they're asking for. So they're being rejected for that. The number 5. This is a big change coming in though. And I can sense it because like these people whoever this person is has tried to have you judged more than once. They've tried this more than one time. In fact, I think that this person does this quite often. Whenever they get in an argument with someone, they go immediately to like using the book of Psalms to attack people and inserting their name in there where it would be like a past enemy, like Nebuchadnezzar or something. Maybe not that name exactly, but they're inserting your name into these Psalms and trying to have God attack you, thinking that God is an idiot, that God doesn't know who is in the upright and who is righteous and who's not. So this person's naive. Obviously, they don't have a real connection with God, because if they did, they would not behave like this. Knight of Pentacles. This person keeps coming up. So like this person has worked very hard. They feel like they're deserving of whatever your blessing is because they have been working hard. Everybody works hard to a certain degree. Some people have to work harder than others. This is the type of person, this could be a masculine reader. This could just be a masculine person that wants to be a reader. They want to step up in the position that you're meant to be in. So if you're a divine masculine energy, this person's been trying to compete with you. That's why they wanted to have you judged and just knocked out of the way so that this person could pretend to be a better version of you. Yeah. Seriously. Yeah. Justice is coming to you guys, though. This person has been working very hard at getting other people to perceive you in a certain type of way. But God disagrees with this person's perspective because it comes from jealousy and envy. Oh, okay. That's okay, Fashionista. I'm so glad that you're here. So make sure you guys like the video. So yeah, this person has tried to have your guys' your work oppressed, whatever this is. Like this person has gone into the spirit and has asked God to judge you for what you do for a job, even though they want to do the same exact thing. For what you are doing for other people, they feel like you shouldn't hold the type of power that you hold. This person could be a wannabe. They want to be whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, so if you're a preacher, if you're a pastor, this is a wannabe. If you're a prophet, this is a wannabe. This is somebody that will never be because they don't have the right mindset. It's just not part of their path. It's not everybody's path to be a leader. It's not everybody's path to be an inspiration, an influencer. That's not. People need to understand the reason that they're getting shut down is because it's not their path to do this. You know what I mean? Like whatever this is that you're doing, if it's writing a book, if it's working for a company, whatever it is that you're doing, this person feels like they can do it too. It's like anything you can do, I can do better. It's literally that same exact thing, you know? So this person's very competitive. They've always been a competitive person, even since this person was young. Like they're very competitive. But the thing is that this person's had a lot of conflicts in their life because not all other people are competitive. Not all other people want to compete with this person. In fact, there's nothing to compete for. So like this person's pretty delusional. They're the type of person that like loves to cheat. They love to take shortcuts. They love to copy off of others, basically. Yeah, they see you as this emperor energy. That's why I was like, you're you're coming up as a divine masculine, which just means that you have balanced your energy. You've mastered your emotions. You're in your highest timeline. You're on the right path. You're coming up as the emperor. That's why this person wants to compete with you, because they see you as the emperor. And you guys could be an emperor. Literally, you're dealing with somebody that wants to switch places with you. This person also is, my phone's over there charging. I forget what it's called. Is it polyamorous when you sleep with other people or when you sleep with multiple partners? This person has multiple partners. So again, with their method of sexuality, why they have so many partners is because they like to energy harvest off of people through sex. So if you're having sex with somebody and they're saying like, that D is mine, that P is mine, whatever. That's a form of witchcraft. I hope that people know that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I hope that people know that when these things that are being said during those intimate moments, that is a form of manipulation and witchcraft and like brain control. And so this person trying to claim any D or P that they sleep with, right? Talking about genitals. Trying to claim that means I can have access to the energy whenever I want. So this person tried to have you judged by God, but they're actually being judged not only for their relationships and their energy harvesting, but they're also being judged to trying to destiny swap with you, trying to be a copycat and trying to do something that is not on their path. This person does not have abilities, not the type of skill set that you have. They have not mastered something. This person could be experiencing a lot of drastic change right now, and it really scares them because there's something going on with their development, maybe from when they were a child. Maybe this person's mother was like, I'm kind of picking up that they might have been an alcoholic or somebody that was on substances or wasn't around a lot, somebody that would always make this person compete with the other siblings for attention. That's where I'm getting this competitive mindset is coming from. But it's not okay for somebody to try to compete with you and then try to cut corners and not only copy you, but then have you judged by God. Like, it's nobody's job. Literally, unless somebody has like done that to you, okay? You shouldn't be trying to get God to judge anybody unless there's a serious reason, like somebody unaliving your child and your children or something psychotic and effed up like that. I mean, then you could call for judgment. But like, or even if somebody does witchcraft on you, you can call for judgment. But this person is just trying to have you judged because they want you knocked out of your position. And it's a big no. They're false accusations, and lies and slander is not a good enough reason to get anybody in trouble with the Lord. Okay. And it's not like God punishes people, but God will allow people to get their karma. God will let them, face the consequences of their free will choices and actions and thoughts and deeds. Yeah, this person is the only reason they want to copy you is because they see you with material items. I'm not kidding. This person's extremely materialistic. Make sure you guys like the video. They're very much into materialism. This person could have a child. They want this child to also do what they're doing. Maybe this person wants to be a preacher or a prophet or something like that, and they're just not. First of all, if they really want to serve God, they need to clean up what they're doing with the energy harvesting. Point blank, period. You should not be abusing people of any sex. I don't care what sex they're sleeping with, because I don't care about that. But the energy harvesting bit, that's not right. Okay. This person has been trying to use the moon to harvest y'all's energy for a minute now. And they just, wank off to the thought of having your power. Like, they're very strange. They're trying to use sex to manifest. And even though this person has access to other women's wombs, nothing is sticking, nothing is fertile, nothing is growing. And it's not on the part of the women. It's not their fault. I mean, it might be some of their fault, but it's not all their fault. It's basically because this person is stealing their energy, the energy that it would take to, yeah, exactly. Spirit don't lie. It's like the energy that it would take to have something fertile grow there. This person is harvesting that energy. So that's why nothing is growing in their life. And they're wondering, like, why am I so stagnant? Why am I so blocked? And they don't realize that, well, you've tried to knock somebody down a peg because you saw them in the Wheel of Fortune. You saw them getting their wishes and desires granted. You saw them in their winning era. You saw them fulfilling their destiny. And then you wanted to knock them out of the box for that, or seat, their throne. And that's not right, because this person, they don't realize how destructive they are towards the Most High God, because this person literally is like, God has commanded you to do something, or asked you, I don't want to say commanded, but like has asked you to fulfill a purpose. It could be raising children. It could be writing a book. It could be making songs. It could be doing music. It could be doing art, dancing, public speaking, whatever this is, creating a platform. It could be any of those things. Whatever your divine inspiration is guiding you towards, God is in alignment with that. And you're in alignment with it as well. This person trying to take you off your path and keep you from fulfilling what God has asked you to do for others is a problem. And it's not a problem for you. It's a problem for God. So that's why God is handling this person. God is showing this person that as judgmental as they are towards you, they're not looking at any of the actions and behaviors that they participate in as being wrong. And this person is a closet warlock. Like, they're in the closet with their broomstick, being a weirdo warlock, doing a bunch of weird shit. And God sees that. And this person is extremely stupid and naive. The only relationship that they have with God is through words in a book. And those words in the book of the Bible are not working for this person. There is no actual, real, authentic, like how you have a direct line to God and the Holy Spirit. You can just go within yourself and boom, you're connected, and you can ask and speak at any time with them. This person can't do that. They have to, like, go through all of this stuff in the Bible. Like, it's just weird. And it's not to say that reading the Bible is bad. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that this person does not have an authentic connection with the Most High. You've been on defense for 33 years. You've done it too much. So good. I'm praying that God comes through for you, because this person is a magician. And they did not realize that you guys have the power of alchemy, that you can transform any energy that's sent to you into more love. And they did not recognize that. Like, they did not recognize the light worker that you are. This person is too busy, like, looking behind their shoulder because of the things that they've already done. Another 5. This person is too busy looking behind themselves, looking over their shoulder because of the destruction that these people have already caused. And I am picking up more than one person, but I think right now we're talking about this person and their child. See, this person has raised their child to be just as competitive, to be just as materialistic, and just as ignorant. So the apple doesn't fall far for the tree from this with this person, but I don't feel like that has anything to do with you. So let's see what else comes out. So this person is putting themselves before everyone else. And you know that if you're a preacher, a prophet, or a, what is it, minister, whatever, if you're somebody that helps other people, even a shaman, that you put yourself first, but not in a way that hurts and harms other people. This person is putting themselves first in a way, narcissistic family. Yeah. They're putting themselves first in a way that's destructive to other people, and it actually hurts other people. And this is another reason why this person's engaged in something illegal or immoral. And obviously trying to take your destiny or trying to fulfill it before you can, that's immoral action right there. Knight of Cups, literally. So this person, this Knight of Cups is the same person as this Knight of Pentacles. They're showing up in 2 ways, as somebody that's very hardworking and somebody that wants to come in and offer you. And I'm not getting that this is a love offer. I'm getting that this is an opportunity. Somebody wants to pull you off of your path by giving you a false opportunity, and then they plan on trapping you or using an illegal or immoral way to trap you, basically. And you're not falling for it. You guys are so much smarter than these people. Let's see. Make sure you guys like the video. Yeah, the 9 of Swords. This person is grieving because they know that you're not going to let them in. Not on the hairs of your chinny chin chin. Hell to the no, you're not. Don't let snakes. If you know that somebody is a snake, don't let them in your house. Don't let them know where you live. Don't even let them talk to you online. Do everything in your power to block these people, whether it's physically, if you can, or non-physically, which is through prayer, right? Or you could just say, God, if there's anybody in my life that means me harm, will you please reveal that person to me? Show me a vision, a dream. Speaking of that, I just remembered I need to clear something from the dream state. My ex keeps showing up in my dreams as if that person did not torment me enough while I was with them. Now they won't fucking leave me alone in the dream state. So coming back to torment me another time. And I'm like, no, you're not getting back in my energy. There's no possible way that I will ever give to you ever again. The first time I gave to you was a mistake. You're a mistake. This person, they will never be higher than, like, seriously, like a Knight of Pentacles probably in the reverse, or a Knight of Wands in the reverse. Like, they'll never be higher than that. And I would prefer somebody that is an emperor or an empress or whatever, somebody that has got their shit together. This 6 of Swords energy, like, shows me that this person is grieving because they're losing a court case. Maybe this person was trying to take you to court over something, or they were thinking about doing that. Yeah, they're getting the message that that is not going to go. You're not going to be judged in a court of law. This person is, like, literally being haunted by your ancestors. And this is the type of person that the moment that they find out that God is not on their side, they're going to try to run away, but there's nowhere. There's this one psalm that says, where can I flee from your presence, God? If I go up to the mountains, you are there. If I ascend to the heavens, you are there. If I go down to the lowest pit, you are there. There's no place on the planet where you can go that the Lord God does not exist. Okay. So this person's going to try to run away from they always are running away from their problems. You're Floyd. Nice. Cool. Thank you. Thank you so much. So yeah, this person is definitely overwhelmed by some type of crisis. They could be getting, separated from somebody else. Somebody else could have been left them, probably because this person cheats. I mean, they sleep with a lot of people and they're not loyal to anybody except for, like, if money was a person, they would be loyal to that. But besides that, this person's not loyal to anything, which is another problem. The Most High, like, allows it, but doesn't really like when people jump from going to the devil back to God, to the devil to God, to devil to God. It's like the people that pretend to be Christians in your face, but then they go dance in circles and do rituals and witch covens and shit like that later. And they only think of God on Sunday. It's like, that's this type of person. In fact, I think that this person is a little confused when it comes to God. They were definitely deceived by a feminine energy into raising some type of child that maybe it's not their child. And so they're stuck in some type of court situation. This person wants to come into your life, get you to go into doing business with them, and then they feel like I don't know why they feel so entitled to what it is that you're earning in life. But you're actually working hard for your money, and this person, and for all of the things that you get, you're working hard. Like, you're not just sitting there like collecting cash. Even if you obviously did work before to be able to sit there and collect class. Yeah. Narcissistic in raising your sister's child. Seriously. The sad thing is that just like this person didn't have a good upbringing, their child also doesn't have a good upbringing. And it seems almost a little unfair. Like, I feel empathic towards this child because they don't know any better. All they know is the worship and the love of money and physical objects. And they believe truly in their heart and soul, because of the way that this parent has raised them, that happiness, serenity, and peace and contentment comes from physical objects. So this person is already set up to be chasing after everything that's material for all of time, because you know that you never get enough when you have greed and lust for money. It's like you never get enough of it. And when it comes to like physical objects, you can never have enough of that. That's how this person has raised their child to be, because that's the way that they think. Yeah, these people are having to walk away, though. Like, literally, they're going to have to walk away from this materialistic mindset. So what is today, the 2nd? So somebody yesterday, these people could be getting thrown out of a house, or they could be about to. I feel like somebody didn't pay their rent. Whose fault is that? Seriously, you have nothing to do with that. Whatever bill this is that they didn't pay, they don't have good karma. So this bill collector thing is going to come looking for them. And if this person gambles, they try to keep that a secret, that they like to gamble. But financially, this person's not going to be able to keep that a secret from other people for much longer. That could be one reason that they're being pulled into courts, because they gambled all their money away. And they have to pay it back, obviously. You're not going to be paying. This is the type of person that likes to dig into your solar plexus. I'm feeling like a very sharp pain right here all of a sudden. They got very dense energy. They literally like to dig into other people. This person feels like they know about a wound you have, and that they're going to, like put salt into your wound. I don't know why this person wants you to suffer so bad. Maybe because they can't take you to court. Yeah, they were definitely using illegal means to spy on you. This could be a monitoring spirit, something that's in the spiritual realm. It could be a person. Again, sometimes people are monitoring spirits. Or this could be being surveillanced by either AI or online through some type of hacking. This person definitely wants to know what you spend your money on, what you're doing, because that's their main focus. They're focused on your finances, and they're focused on how can they take your money away from you. And this person literally feels like this is just for some reason, that you're deserving of being judged and losing everything. Maybe because this person's being judged and they're losing everything. But this person's also got some type of mental illness. And I can't diagnose anybody, but I can pick up on the stuff. This person has done something demonic that's got a monitoring a spirit attached to that. It feels like the boogeyman, to be quite honest. Maybe the boogeyman's coming in to scare the crap out of this person, Five of Wands, because they keep competing with you and trying to monitor you illegally. Which, if you don't have somebody's consent to video record them, of course, you can't get consent to hack somebody's shit, but like literally, this person feels like their very basic hacking skill is going to get them through. King of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, there is somebody else that this person's also competing with. This King of Cups in the reverse. This person is an elusive man who's plotting against you. And this person's openly bigoted and narrow-minded. This person holds a grudge. They definitely hold a grudge against you. This could be another family member of this Knight of Pentacles. He may be involved in a difficult moral decision. You know what I'm kind of picking up? I think that this person might be in court for some type of RICO charge, and they have a King of Cups here in the reverse that really, really, really does not like you, does not like them. This person doesn't like anybody. I mean, it literally says on the card, you may lose your virtue, innocence, or money through this man. So whatever this person has invested in, I think that this is the person that they have to pay back. And they're looking to pay back their debts, their gambling debt with your finances. It's not going to happen because they see you in the Wheel of Fortune. So, this person likes to take shortcuts. That's the whole thing. That's what gambling is basically a shortcut. They like to take shortcuts. They like to take risks. And they do this quite often. They take risks with sex, with sex, and then they also take risks with money. The Seven of Wands, you've definitely had, you've that a million times. Do not give consent. That's exactly it. So you just have to keep rebuking these people because we can't control other people. Like, unfortunately, if we could just wave a wand and then control somebody, I'm sure everybody would do that. But we can't control other people. We can just control the way that we react to other people. And when you got somebody that's extremely immature, that's an adult like this, there's not much that you can do to make them stop attacking you. This person's going to feel a certain type of way because they're probably possessed by something. Or they're just wicked and evil themselves. I mean, there doesn't always have to be a devil involved. Sometimes these people are the devil itself. And that's why no demonic entities have to mess with this person because they're already down the darkest south node, lowest vibrational, unawakened journey that they could be on. Like, this person's not on the correct timeline. They're definitely not on a timeline that's going to intersect with yours. That's for sure. If you saw the Loki series with Marvel, it kind of talks about the multiverse. Wow, my head just started ringing really loud. Kind of talks about the multiverse and timelines and stuff like that and bridging new timelines. This person really, really thinks that they're going to bridge a new timeline off of your energy. And God has said no. This person needs to learn that money is not the way to happiness. Okay? It's not your job to teach them that. But they are learning that. I mean, they will learn it eventually. The Four of Swords. Look at this. This person is that they're not prepared for what this King of Cup is going to do to them. This King of Cup is not able to get a hold of your energy. There's nothing that they can do to bring up any false charges on you. Whatever these false accusations are, this King of Cups, honestly, they just want their money and they don't care who it comes from. They would like it to come from the person that owes it. But if that person can get it from somebody else, this King of Cups does not care like who it comes from. They just need it to come in. And so this person is plotting against everybody. You can't trust this person, this King of Cups, at all. Nobody can. Like, literally, there's not anybody in this person's life that trusts this person. So yeah, you've definitely defended yourself and your energy and your resources because you got people competing for your energy and your resources. And I feel like this is more than just your light codes, more than you being a light worker. This person's been competing for your destiny. They feel like they're going to throw you under the bus and then use you as an escape route to get out of having to pay back all this money that they gambled away. Who told this person to go gambling? Who told them to teach their child how to gamble? Who does shit like that? Seriously. Yeah, even if you feel like defending yourself from this person's witchcraft was like too drastic, maybe you felt like you had to pray too much, maybe you felt like you had to burn a candle on them, whatever it is, it was not too much. Had you not done this, you would have this King of Cups looking at you like you're an easy score. And that's what they do, is they like to scam people. Death. I'm not kidding. The Four of Swords and the Death, when you see those two cards coming out right next to each other, somebody is about to get their shit. They're about to pass away. That's a funeral and an ending right there. And I don't know if it's this King of Cups. I think it's going to be this Knight of Pentacles energy, that they've got to pay this money back, or there's something like literally bad, terminal, something seriously, what is it? Lethal is the word, is going to happen to them. And I'm not trying to speak that into creation. I'm just picking up on what the energy of these cards are telling me. And what I can pick up on is that this person is about to get their shit. They were unwilling to change or to drop this perspective of making you a target. And that's why this person is being targeted by death. They did something, some type of witchcraft, to call upon something to bring an ending to you so that they could get monetary success. Maybe that's what they tried to do to Jesus, was sacrifice him on the cross for money. I don't know. I think that's what Judas did, didn't he? For like 30 things of silver, 30 shekels of silver or something like that. 30 coins of silver. I don't know. You guys will have to let me know what you think it is. But like literally, it's that same exact energy of like, let's sacrifice. Let me sell my friend, which actually, if we look at it through another lens, that is beep, beep traffic. That's doing that to somebody. I don't want to say the word so I don't get demonetized, but that's trafficking somebody. Like literally, what they tried to do to Jesus, that's exactly what that was. I was taking them into custody and then putting him up on a cross, like literally, for death. So this person's karma, they should not have snaked so many people. Maybe they would have people that would want to lend them this money to pay back this other person with, had they not been a serpent and screwed over every person they came into contact with. What I say about this person losing a home or getting thrown out or being casted away, this person is losing everything, and the people that were supporting them originally have walked away because they see this person now for who they truly are. Their mask is completely slipped. And they also see you for who you truly are. And there is a group of people that is absolutely disgusted with themselves over the way that they treated you. And they did it all based upon a lie. And they also were trying to monitor you, aka gang stalk you, to get information to bring back to this Knight of Pentacles so that he could take something from you. And they thought that that was warranted. This is why people need to be real careful and not go around judging other people and don't judge a book by its cover type energy. The energy of 2, which is taking steps. Yeah, this person took a lot of different steps towards doing you in and not realizing that every step that they were doing, like you are so divinely protected that every step that they took towards doing you in was a step further down their own path of ruin. And they should have known that they would fall into the pit that they dug for you, the most very literally. In fact, there's going to be an altercation between this Knight of Pentacles and this King of Cups in the reverse. That's exactly, now they can't catch maximum bad karma as consequences for going against God and his chosen. Exactly. Judgment. Like this person being thrown out of their house. They're like, I feel like they got a second mortgage, or what is it when you take a loan against a house? Is that what it is? A mortgage? Whatever this person did with the house payment thing, they took out too many mortgages or something like that. They can't pay the bank back. So the bank is repossessing this house. So they're losing not only their home, but this person's about to lose their job as well. I feel like they spend a lot of time crying and in bed, moaning and weeping and whining, basically, about not having money, about being broke. And this is one reason why women don't want to be around this person, because they don't have money. Not that all women are materialistic, but who would want to be with somebody that's completely broken and broke and in spiritual poverty? Nobody. Like, and for somebody to, For marriages to occur, both people should have their finances at least a little bit settled, because it's just uneven and irresponsible to even enter into a marriage if you can't uphold that marriage with supporting that person or vice versa, or at least supporting yourself. Then you shouldn't be trying to try, like, because it just seems like these men that can't take care of themselves, and then they try to find a woman that's like their mother or whatever, and they try to get that woman to marry them because they're broke. That's like being a gold digger, like, but in a man's version. To me, that I don't think people should be getting married. I don't think anybody should be marrying anybody else that cannot support themselves. Okay. And this person also does never pays child support on this child. I don't know who the mother of this child is, but this person doesn't pay any child support. They've literally got away with doing the most bare minimum on everything in their life, and that's why there's this is the result of that. They're literally in the tower. They're doing the bare minimum just to survive. This person has warrants out for their arrest. They don't obey the law. They don't pay their fines. I mean, why does this person have so many freaking fines? I think that they have multiple DUIs. It's one thing that I pick up on. Another thing is that this person, they owe the court some money. It could be because of child support. It could be because of things that they've done criminally against a woman. This person is not good to women. So needless to say, this tower has got them in the this judgment that when they tried to call judgment on you, it got it called on them. This person is in a tower, and everything that they wanted for you is happening to them. And they're like, wait, I thought I did a ritual to make it so that I could escape this karma. There is no ritual that will give you the destiny of somebody else. God is not stupid. God, and I'm sorry, God, that I even say that, but straight up, the Most High, the divine realm, the higher self, all of that, the soul, all of that, spirit guides, they're not dumb. They know. I just heard the name Josh. They know that this person is whoever they are, and they know that you are whoever you are. They're just like literally, yeah, lien or second mortgage. Thank you. They literally, like, the divine realm knows who is who and who is supposed to be doing what type of work. Make sure you guys like the video. So yeah, like literally. And sorry I keep saying that. It's just I don't know when new people come in. So they should have another little gauge that says this is how many people are watching. But I only get to see how many subscribers and how many likes are on the video. Hopefully YouTube updates their stuff and fixes all the problems. I feel like a lot of this person's personality disorder comes from them copying other people and trying to take bits and parcels of other people and put it together into one thing, and it's backfiring. This person's created some type of mask with other people's personalities, and it's failed. It's fallen. The sun, just like they keep trying to hack my live stream or send the evil eye through it or whatever, like, you are divinely protected by Ra and by the Most High, which is above all of the other ones. So it's like literally that you carry light codes within you that are changing the planet, that you're bringing. And it's not only changing the grid working of the planet into 5D Christ consciousness, but it's also helping the fairies, the gnomes, all of the fourth dimensional energies, whatever this is that you're doing or speaking or writing about or singing about or painting or whatever that you're working on. This is healing the planet and healing the people. Okay. That is why, like, you're in the Wheel of Fortune, because you're being obedient and you're using your natural gifts and abilities to help yourself and help others. And God will only ask you to do that for a time. Eventually, like after you've done it for so long, you'll either want to continue to do whatever this is, or you'll switch to doing something else, or you'll just retire and relax, The Eight of Wands. This person, this tower that they're in has got them at a crossroads. They not only have to look for a new place to live, but they also have to, literally, they've got to find a new place to live. They've also got to figure out something they're going to do with their car, because people are looking for their vehicle. This person hasn't paid any of their bills. They're only looking towards you to try to get an opportunity so that they can steal something from you or sue you or whatever. And this person can't even pay the lawyer fee. So they're up shit's creek right now without a paddle. And if you know about the show Schitt's Creek, hilarious. One of the funniest shows I've ever seen. 333. That is such confirmation. That is such confirmation. One. So this person was trying to get a new beginning off of your energy. It did not work. Yeah, they definitely see you as a Knight of Wands. They don't see you as the Emperor. Had they seen you as you actually are, you guys, had they actually seen you as you actually are, they would have known that they can't come for you. But this person's ignorant. So the Two of Swords, they're completely blocked. Their creativity is blocked. They don't have any ideas. This person has literally not anything that they could contribute to you or your business or your work. Nothing. So this is a pointless, useless collaboration that would not be, that would only benefit this person taking half of whatever it is that you have and whatever it is you're about to receive. Because again, part of this inheritance is spiritual, part of it is physical. And then there's a part of it that's both. You know what I mean? So Ace of Pentacles, like I said, your pennies come from heaven. The Most High God has got you. Doesn't matter what you do in life, you're going to succeed. This Ace of Pentacles is, having an Ace of Pentacles is way better than having a 10 of Pentacles, even though a 10 of Pentacles is still really good. Because a 10 of Pentacles is having a car, a house, a family, a dog, a baby, like having all of your dreams and wishes fulfilled, a community, society that supports you. And Ace of Pentacles is a helping hand from the universe, God supplying you your money. This is why you're never going to go broke. That's why this person is broken. You also have Archangel Michael looking over you and helping you with financial decisions, because the angels are literally protecting you from misfortune. They're not going to lead you down a destructive path. Your angels are sending you lots of numbers right now to give you confirmation about what I'm talking about, because you know how to balance your energy. You guys also balance your dark side, which means that you don't have a bunch of shadow work that needs to be done still. There's obviously always going to be some portion of shadow work that we're all working through as spiritual beings having a human experience. But like, I don't claim to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. In an ideal situation, we would like to be perfect, but what is perfect? Like, that's a very abstract thing. So what I think is just trying to become a better version of yourself every day than you were yesterday. And that's just by choosing good thoughts and then following up with good actions. This person, they like to say a lot of affirmations, a lot of positive vibration things, but they don't believe in what they say. And then they don't take actions that follow up what they're speaking on. So this is one reason that they're not listened to. Nobody can, like, with this person not having gone through any problems really other than being broke and in poverty, which is something that they've done to themselves. They haven't had any life challenges that would cause them to be of assistance to anybody else. Like, you've gone through so many freaking things, so many betrayals, so many heartbreaks, that you actually can help people through their shadow. You can help them come to the light, basically, to get past their dark night of the soul. This other person, they have not been through anything, because their entire life they've spent throwing their karma and their problems and their burdens on other people and trying to just switch out energies and energy harvest. That's what they've done their entire life. And they feel like you are very successful with women or men. You're very successful with money. Like, this person sees you thriving in all ways, and they don't see that it's because you're not. If you had you put your trust in mankind, you'd have been effed over a long time ago. You put your trust in God. That's why the Ace of Pentacles is showing up, which means that you're not putting your faith in mankind. When God gives to you not as the world gives to you. God gives to you in a way that the world cannot take away. It's like spiritual gifts, abilities, and destiny and fate. What God gives to you, the world can't take that from you. Nobody in this world can take it from you. And just like it says, nobody will know the appointed time, literally, this person doesn't know that this is your time to shine. Like, obviously you're in the wheel. This is your time to shine, your time to be. You're a brilliant person, you guys. Your brain is so beautiful. Your mind is so beautiful. It's like so different from this other person. It's amazing to me that this person's got to be like a distant family member, or, an ex or a distant friend. I don't know who they are to you, but they feel entitled to what is yours. And I am still wondering, why do people feel like that? Like, you don't have to use anything in your life to help this person. And in fact, the angels will come through and show you that helping this person will hurt you. Three of Cups. I almost said Three of Pentacles. See these people putting their chalices up and they're celebrating. This is you being very popular. You're very popular with the angels, okay? Archangel Gabriel loves you. Archangel Ariel loves you. Uriel, like Zadkiel. All of these angels are coming forward saying, we love this divine collective. You have earth angels on this planet that are finding you, that are finding whatever this business is or work that you do. They're finding it invigorating and inspirational. And you also have people, ancestors and angels in the spiritual realm that you're very popular with. So you're going to be able to celebrate. You're going to have a period marked by fun, successful relationships with a lot of abundance. Like, seriously, you have more beings of light supporting you than any being of darkness that doesn't support you. And like, we haven't pulled the devil card. There's not even a devil involved. These are just low vibrational people that are very much asleep in the matrix. So like, if there was a rapture that was going to happen, it would be like you and the people on your timeline that would have an ascension and awaken. These people that are stuck in the matrix, that are bound, they're binding themselves deeper, and the deeper that they go with this dumb shit, the more bound they are to the dark matrix and to the physical realm. And so that's the only way I could see like a rapture happening, would be like an ascension of those who are being who are already liberated, who are liberating others, because there's a spiritual awareness there. You know that you're not whatever your name is. It's only because your mother called you Johnny or Susie or Joey or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, literally, it's only because they called you that you think that's what you are, but that's not what you are. If they would have told you the truth and said God, source, divine being, if they would have said that, then you would have grown up knowing that that there is more to you than this physical version that we see here. That's the very piece of knowledge and information that we are God, our higher selves are God, our soul is God. It's the same essence, and we're all of God's creation, and we're not disconnected ever from God. It's only people, even these people are not disconnected for God. God has hope. God loves everybody. Like, God is seriously love. God loves everybody. God would love for this person to repent and turn to God, but that's unrealistic for this situation, I think. But God still holds on to hope for every person to repent, like, that's doing this type of stuff. And it's not like punishing the self. Repenting is just saying, okay, divine, like, realm, universe, whatever you want to call it, God, source, I think I made a few mistakes while I was here being a human. Maybe I didn't treat a few people right. Maybe I had bad things planned for people, whatever it is. The first part of repentance is acknowledging that we're not all perfect and that we've made mistakes. And I feel like this person could also be about to go through a 12-step program. What is it called? AA? What is it called? Oh, Alcoholics Anonymous, something like that. Again, I think that they drink quite a bit. Yeah, the courts may force this person into some type of anger management or rehab or something like that. Yeah, you definitely know this person from the past. This person's been jealous of you since you were young, like, literally. And they're jealous of the youth that you have now, and of the energy that you have. It's like this person thinks that you should be flattered by them wanting to be you, but that's creepy. It's creepy because this person doesn't know who they are. They're confused. They're having an identity crisis. That's why they keep trying to take other people's personalities and play it off like it's their own. 10 of Pentacles, look at that. You have got it. Like, you've got everything that you need to either purchase a home, to move. You guys could be thinking about moving, or you could be thinking about investing in the stock market, or you could just be thinking about your ultimate career goals, whatever this is that you're working on, it's going to provide you long-lasting stability and prosperity and abundance for future generations. So like you're actually building a legacy here, which a legacy is something that you can leave to your children. And whether you have children or not, it's still something that is long lasting. It's generational. So even if you don't have any children right now, you're still building a legacy for yourself. And the thing is that when you put your faith in God to provide for you, you're never going to be let down. You'll always have what you need and be comfortable. Ace of Cups. Yeah, like literally, this Ace of Cups, this overflowing cup of love, generosity, beauty, loving family, joy, inner peace, all of that, a great love, like love that is, there's no words to even describe it because it's so high vibrational. You have that in your life now, available to you at any moment. You can turn to God and receive that love. Anytime you give gratitude to nature, you receive that love. Anytime you give gratitude to yourself and the divine, you receive that love. So again, you are definitely favored. And this person feels like you're rubbing it in their face that you're being favored, but you're not. You're really just living your life. They're just taking things really personal because they were trying to have a major effect on your finances. Something they were trying to create some type of opportunity for you to fall into a trap with, so that you know, so that they could gain what you have accumulated. This person is lazy. Like I said, they like to cheat and take court shots. What is a court shot? So this person might play some type of game. They like to take shortcuts, is what I was trying to say. So this talks about also whatever they've already invested in, this opportunity that they want to bring to you, it's not giving them any gain or return. So they could have invested in like a home or like something that they're having to pay a bunch of extra taxes on. They're having to pay whatever it is called when you have to have something fixed, like let's say the plumbing goes out or electricity or whatever. Like whatever this financial opportunity is that this person has or they think they have, it's actually costing them more money than it is giving them money. And so they're definitely they're definitely disappointed about this, but they feel like if they get somebody else involved in it, then somebody else will take on part of the responsibility. You don't want anything to do with this. This person, when they went to invest whatever little gambling money that they had, they took some of this money and they invested it, but they had the incorrect intention with their investment. Their investment was to trap another person in some type of property or building or something like that so that they could collect money off of them every month. Not, oh, I would like to provide a home for somebody else and a stable place for people to live. That wasn't their intention. Their intention was, oh, I can trap somebody into paying me a monthly payment and then I can go gamble that money up. Literally, that's what this person was thinking. So yeah, they want you to invest in something. I suggest that you don't, because they're not getting anything good back. Yeah, your Eight of Pentacles. This person wants you to stop doing your own journey and come off your path, to stop working on this profitable venture that's going to bring you income for the rest of your life. Literally, this person wants you to not only share your work with them, but they want you to stop working on whatever this is so that you can help them out. And no, God says, keep going. Whatever this is, dancing, writing, singing, acting, painting, drawing, coloring, illustrating, manifesting, teaching, inspirational speech, whatever this is that you're doing, continue to do it. It's obviously you're an intuitive being that is meant to share your wisdom and knowledge with others. This person spent too much time gambling, smoking, drinking, partying up under the moon. Let's get the likes up, you guys, and make sure you guys are subscribed. They spent too much time up under the moon doing this moon magic. This is one reason why they're in the Nine of Swords. They're always tired. They never have energy and they're completely drained because the moon. Okay, the moon, if you don't know the energy of it, in the past, I want to say that it is now, but in the past, it has been, you know, a trap or a cycle that basically siphons the soul away from the body. I know that sounds weird, but a lot of people use the moon to try to create death and try to destiny swap. And a lot of this stuff that you're dealing with is moon magic. So they like to use the cycles of the moon um, to bring about endings, basically, for other people. This person, when they went to go do this magic, they put protection around the magic, but they didn't protect their loved ones, which was very stupid because they're going to go do this magic again on October 6th in what, like 4 days here. They're going to go on the day of the full moon. They're going to go do this magic again, and it's to harvest your energy and harvest your divine prophecy over your life, all this other stuff. But basically, they're going to go do this magic, and it's going to basically hurt them real bad. Like, it's going to backfire. I mean, obviously, it's already backfiring, but like, this person's working on taking something from your inner child or doing something to you. They're trying to use the moon to harvest something from you, and they're not going to be successful with this. Page of Pentacles. They could be trying to stop you from creating another child or having children. This person they think that you're some type of trust fund baby. So what if you are? You could be trust fund baby with God. God's always going to have your back, and your children will also be prosperous. So this person is literally, they're trying to block God, not you. They're trying to block what God's doing in your life. Again, all stupid shit. This is another reason that this person's going to suffer greatly. And it doesn't make us happy to see other people suffer, even though there are enemies and they deserve it. And it doesn't make us feel better. Like, suffering sucks. We know that. But like, literally, this person's going to suffer really bad. And hopefully you don't have to be around them to watch it. I would stay far away from this individual and keep your children away from this individual because they've got very bad habits. They don't plan on changing. And this person wants to steal a bride, a divine kingdom spouse, somebody that God has for you. Yeah, trust fund baby. Literally, this person wants to steal something that's part of your inheritance, that's part of your divine path, a twin flame. Okay. They feel like any type of divine being can get them out of trouble. I think that this person's probably going to go to jail for something. I don't know if there's a debtor's jail like we used to have back in the day, but like, I do feel like this person's they tried to do a RICO crime against somebody, just like what they tried to do to Jesus by basically moving him around. And that's exactly what they did with Judas and the silver and all that shit. That's what this person was trying to do with this King of Cups. The Chariot. Literally, when I said that I think that they're going to jail, this card right here is confirmation. Yes, they are. So they don't need to be worried about getting another house. They're going to jail. And this witchcraft is going to bounce off of them, and it's going to hit everybody around them, aka their mother, their father, their sister, their brother, which is tragic, their son, their daughter, whatever. Like, seriously, the police are not playing with this person. They're going to 10 of swords this person, put them down completely in every way. And this person is acting like they're a victim from the police, but really they're not. This person has committed so many freaking crimes against innocent children and other people. They deserve to be locked up for this. They deserve to be 10 of swords in the death and everything that's coming to them. The police see this person for who they are. This person was trying to say that you do something with SEX for money. They tried to make up so many different lies about you that the police knew that this person was lying because of all the stupid shit that they were saying that does not align with when the police came to look at you. Maybe they looked at you up online or something, or they typed you into the system and the shit was flagged. Anytime that these people type your name into any type of system, I don't care where it is, the red flag goes off, and not only the extraterrestrials are notified, which the extraterrestrials gave us the technology for the internet, but that's neither here nor there. Literally, the higher ups, other agencies are notified anytime that your name goes into any type of system. So these cops know that you're not to be messed with. And literally this Knight of Pentacles energy has tried to send police at you, and now these police are coming for them. And not only that, they have a bunch of warrants that they won't pay, and they drive around without a driver's license, and they're doing everything irresponsible to get in trouble that you could basically do. You know, this person also has a substance abuse problem, but they're hiding that from other people. Yeah, they see you as a Nine of Pentacles, somebody who can stand on their own 2 feet, and they want that stability. They're like, how can I harvest that stability for myself? First of all, if this person would put as much energy and time that they're putting into you, into their self, their life would start to get better. But it would have to be positive energy that they're putting into themselves. All right, let's get a conclusion for this situation. What does collective need to know moving forward with this person? Well, obviously you guys already know that you're the high priestess and that you have a soul tribe backing you. There's nothing that you need to fear except for God, but you're not doing anything wrong, so you don't need to fear God. But that's the only thing that I would say that anybody should fear. And when I say God, I am literally talking about the law of attraction, the universe, the divine creation, the divine creator. Like basically what you send out, you will get back. And so that's what you should be afraid of, is if you send out bad shit, you should be afraid to get that back. But I'm not saying anybody should just be fearing that God is going to punish you or judge you. God doesn't judge or punish like that. It's not like that. It literally, God allows the law of attraction and karma to do the punishing, if that makes sense. Yeah, this Chariot energy is definitely connected to a Queen of Wands. This is a witch, okay, that is also obsessed with money. So these people could be working together. This witch, this Queen of Wands, is going to jail. This could be a Sagittarius energy, or it could also be like a Capricorn energy, or it could be a Pisces energy. This Queen of Wands energy. Yeah, this person's going to jail. Like seriously soon. I don't know what they were a part of. 3 of Swords. Yeah, they're being betrayed. Just like they tried to Judas you, this person is literally, they could be breaking up with this Knight of Pentacles. And either way, they're about to go to jail for something that they were doing. Something very illegal. You're about to receive justice for something. The 2 of Wands. Yeah, these people wanted to know your downloads, wanted to know what you're working on, your vision, your creation, all of that. You're only here to share it with your soul tribe family. Jesus didn't go around healing every single person. In fact, there's a part in the Bible where he's in some type of city visiting somebody else, and this woman comes up to them and is like, will you heal my daughter? She's possessed by this, this, and this. And he's like, no. First of all, you guys sleep with dogs. You lay down with animals. That means bestiality. Why am I gonna exorcise a demon out of somebody that is just gonna become possessed again by doing the same shit? So it's like literally, Jesus went around healing people of his tribe, of his soul tribe, not every single person. So realistically, this was a very foolish idea to try to get the police involved with you, because these people are going to jail. They were foolishly trying to get you set up. This is because you are a star. You're a natural born star. You have a lot of talents and abilities to share with this world, and you're a nurturer. You're somebody that's kind, giving, compassionate, empathetic, sympathetic. So they thought that they could smash you, walk on you, step on you, crush you, do whatever they wanted to you. And these people are finding out that that is not the case. Not only do they have debts to pay, like physical ones, money, financial debts, these people have karmic debts to pay. And they should have never tried to have judgment called on you, because by doing that, they got it called on themselves. And now all of their karma from all this stuff they've been doing for like the past 20 plus years is all coming back to them at the same time. And this person is not going to know how to deal with it, because they put protection around themselves, but you cannot be protected from God, from the universe, and from karma. This person's going to get hit with that karma. Their child is also going to get hit with that karma. Their ex is getting hit with that karma. Anyone that this person comes into contact with gets hit with this bad karma. And so this is why you want to stay away from this person and not engage with them. Know that they're going to do this energy harvesting witchcraft on the 6th and then around the 6th. Okay, so just make sure you stay prayed up, cleanse your energy. play a crystal singing bowl, prayer, cleanse your energy, take a spiritual bath, do whatever you need to do to keep your vibration high, and know that this person is already up under judgment. So anything else that they do, they're going to be reprimanded immediately for that. And yeah, you'll be able to avoid this situation. Okay. So I am so proud of you guys for not retaliating against this person. I'm so proud of you guys for not bullying them back. They definitely were trying to cause you guys a lot of grief and suffering. So make sure you guys like the video. Thank you for making it to the ending of this video. I appreciate you guys for being here. Know that God loves you. Know that I love you. If you would like to tip or donate, there is a PayPal link and a Cash App link, but I am very happy with your likes, your shares, your subscribes, all that good stuff helps this platform. So thank you guys so much for being a part of this. Know that God loves you. Know that I love you. Until the next reading, you guys, peace be with you. Have a wonderful day. God bless you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.